Alrighty, good morning. 5 o'clock where I'm at. It is March 24th, and gonna mark some levels here to begin. Gonna start with the SPY and Qs. So there seems to be some pretty heavy activity on SPY early. There must have been some news at 8 a.m. Eastern time, and I don't know if it was good news because as of right now, the market's here's an opening candle right here. The high of it 657 down to 652. Yesterday there was some decent news, but it still ended up closing red. So overall sentiment of the market still seems bearish. It's marking some areas of support and resistance here. Pretty much where the price is at on SPY is a good area here of support 651. Area of next support, it's going to be a little lower, so let me draw my resistance here. Resistance being around 658. That's what I'm drawing. So it's the opening candle high of yesterday, or the opening of yesterday. Let's go to the 60. Yeah, that looks good to me. So market seems weak. Had 2 days ago tested this low here of this range, big area of support, tested it. So it's testing it again today. So be interesting to see what price does. Qs same as well. Area of support. Let's see. So area of resistance / support that I'm gonna draw here. Let's go to daily. Just flipping through the charts here. On the daily, we'll go to the monthly. See if I can make this a little easier. Okay, so yeah, pretty much where price is where my support / resistance will be. If it can lose that, it may move down here a bit. So area of support 586, area of resistance 601. Let's go to the weekly here, zoom out. Make sure that's looking good. Yeah, to me that looks good. Let's see, maybe a little higher. Okay. Alright, just figuring out the support resistance area for Qs. Zoom out a little bit. Stretch this out. Yeah, we're gonna go right there with it. 590 for support, resistance, 576 for support. Okay, that looks good. Just gonna thumb through the charts here. I did add futures data to my subscription, so I like to watch futures today on here, future contracts. Just been studying it up a little bit, very new to it, so. Alright, here we go. Let's see, Apple, looking at Apple. Area of resistance, we'll say 254. Area of support, 240, 242. Got a nice bounce there. Couple wicks getting close there. That looks good to me. Nvidia, fairly close to this range as well. It's just been floating in this range, so. Area of support being 172, area of resistance being 182. Looks good to me. PLTR looking pretty strong here. Finally broke through this little looks like it's showing some bullish price action here. It's at that consolidation bull flag. And then yesterday's candle, nice green flag. Excuse me, nice green day. So area of resistance, it'd be nice to see it break out of that little range if it were to. So 160, 66 being the high, and low of the range support I'm drawing is 147. Google has no volume here. Area of support 296. Area of resistance I'm drawing 314. It's floating around 300 right now, so it's a really big psychological number. So market sells off 300, it could lose 300, make its way down to, who knows, maybe 280, 290 at least, I'd imagine, if it was a real sell-off. But we just have to let price action tell us. Price action will always tell us, so just got to be patient with it. Market will let me know when to get in. Area of resistance, I'm looking at AMD right now, 204 of resistance. Area of support, I'm drawing 191. Amazon been in a bit of a range, going sideways here. 212 of resistance here. Area of support 196. Be nice to see Amazon test that box, make a leg down. This is a nice little ABCD pattern. ABCD. MU finally making that pullback. Area of resistance here marking 413. Area of support around 384. That's what I'm marking. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, it looks good to me. SanDisk, SNDK, volumes dried up significantly. It's at a significant area of support right now. So it's a matter of if it'll lose that level or not. If it does, I would be targeting probably around 660. Seems to be the next area of liquidity. Tesla. Not doing much on Tesla. It's at a pretty significant area of support, so maybe let's go to the monthly chart here. Do that. Monthly chart of Tesla here. Area of support being 365. Area of resistance gonna be 384 here. Basing that off a couple touch points here. We got one here with this wick. Body candles touching there. Nice wick there. There's a body candle there. Got a couple test points here. Full body candle lines up there. So to me that looks good for Tesla. Let's see, Meta. Meta's in an interesting spot. There's no volume though. But area support 590. Area of resistance 642. NBIS, traded that last week, had a green trade on that. SMCI. SMCI's been in a downtrend. Alright, so these are futures here. The value numbers are drastically bigger, as you can see here. So futures is something I'm still trying to understand. The leverage is really good on futures, meaning that you don't have to necessarily risk a whole lot to make a lot. Same thing with like options. It's pretty similar. Like the leverage can be really nice. So let's see. Alrighty, so looking at futures past couple weeks here, this is the E-mini S&P 500. So this follows the SPY essentially. It's just within futures contracts. So past couple weeks, as you can see, wick up, sold off, wick up, sold off, wick up, sold off. the overall sentiment seems to be like we want to head down. So just drawing my support and resistance here on this guy. Resistance being pretty much where the price is currently at. Level of support is going to be let's see, support 6,490, area of resistance 6,585. Alright, so if you look at this is the 3-minute chart of the ES, you can see we made our way down to that area of support. A lot of contracts, volume right there, 10,000 contracts, tested that level, so. Pretty much have everything charted up that we're looking for. Gonna go to the options chain here and just throw in a couple tickers that potentially can trade. So you're buying contracts on futures rather than like share size. So if you look down here on the level 2 montage, you can see right here for shares, when I go up and down, it goes in contracts. So 1 contract, 2 contract, 3 contract. And then if we're on like a stock here, my mouse will go in 100 shares per roll with the mouse roller thing or whatever. So let's go to ES, NQ. NQ follows the NASDAQ 100, which I think correlates with the Qs, QQQ. So large cap stocks. So again, kind of showing more bearish sentiment here. Bit of a trend down. You draw a line, you can see, seem to be respecting that pretty nicely here on the weekly chart. So let's draw the rectangle here. Pretty much where price is at is area of significant support / resistance, and it's flirting with it now. So on the 2-minute here, 3-minute, you can see we tested it, wick through it, and price is just floating around it right now. So We have 10 minutes until the open. Alright, let's look at some of these stocks here. So most interesting, keep an eye out on Nvidia. Interesting to see what Nvidia does here. I want to see if it's going to lose this 172 here. PLTR seems to be doing just fine to the upside. Google doesn't have much volume, but it's at a pretty significant area of support here. 300 being a psychological number there. AMD, not really. Amazon is interesting for me. Put Amazon on the charts. Amazon must have had some news. Oh no, that was yesterday's news. Never mind. Yeah, we'll see what Amazon does here. Alright, let's keep looking here. MU. MU here. Let's see. MU really just in this sideways range. It's not really something I'm interested in at the moment. SanDisk, SNDK, that one is interesting to me. Excuse me. Right now it's testing that area of support. So it'll be interesting to see what SanDisk does. Tesla kind of in the middle here. Meta testing 600. Excuse me. Meta has no volume, but it's interesting to me for potential trade. SanDisk is, Amazon is, AMD, Google, we're gonna put Google on there. I like Google. Let's fix that. Yeah, Google's interesting to me. It's around 300 right now. See what the price action does around that 300 level. Just draw a line there. We have 4 minutes until open, 3.5 minutes. We have AMD. So Amazon, Google, SNDK, NVIDIA is interesting. PLTR is pretty interesting. PLTR had a really good day yesterday. Yeah, yesterday that thing just shot up. We'll put PLTR on one of my charts here. $160 being a pretty significant area of resistance. SPY is already losing a significant area of support there, so here's ES. Futures, I'm probably going to watch futures a little bit. I'd like to start dabbling in futures here. Which mimics the SPY, I believe. It looks like it in the patterns. Make sure you record your trades. If you plan to trade, always record your trades. It's important. Yesterday I took a trade on AMD and reviewing it last night. I really forced a trade in the sense that the volume, there wasn't really any confirmation of volume. I've been emphasizing volume a lot lately. That's why I got rid of all my indicators and stuff on my charts. So today I need to just be patient, let the volume tell me. Alright, market's open. Excuse me. Sorry, that was probably really loud if anybody's in here. Apologize. Alright, market's open here. Just watching the ES first. PLTR shot out of that support or resistance level like a cannon. Look at that. Smashed it. This candle can come back down into this range with this amount of volume. To me, it's good for a short, but let's just throw that on here right now. PLTR. Alright, watching the futures here. Futures seem strong off of this level. Some good volume there. Just watching here. Just watching the futures. I've never taken a futures trade before. So I'm just watching the price action. If I did take a futures trade, it'd be one contract. Let's see, PLTR came back into the range. That looks pretty bullish as of right now. See if it's gonna pop up here. Volume is dying down though. This is futures. So with futures, there's no market movers. Market movers move the market price action up and down. So I think ES trades a little bit more clean, from what I understand. Just watching this guy, it's slowly grinding up higher here. Let's look at what Nvidia's doing. No man's land. Volume's diminishing here as we're trying to move up. On the SPY, decent order at 653. It's looking strong, looks nice. Just pushing up. A lot of liquidity here. PLTR, PLTR is 5 minutes, very bearish. Look at PLTR's 5-minute candle, 1.5 million shares with a monster weight to the upside. So you expect to move down with that. How far down, who knows? We'll see what that brings here in a bit. Lots of volume here on ES. Volume's picking up a lot right here, showing some potential selling pressure. It's getting bought back up slowly though. Just watching the ES here, SPY and Qs. Qs look like they want to lose this little range it's been in. It's coming down pretty aggressively too. Yeah, PLTR was a good short. When the market's really weird, like I guess in a funky time like right now with everything going on with the war and all that, it's best to just keep an eye on SPY and Qs, because they'll dictate where price will go. And price action hasn't really been hot, I would say. At least for me. I haven't been able to find some consistency this month. So, overall market, overall sentiment, that's what I'm going to try to keep my eye out on more of. And, you know, just kind of see the bigger picture here. So we made a move up, starting to pull back. Volume's diminishing as we're pulling back. That's more bullish price action. But as we did move up, volume did dry off as well. So maybe range bound here from these guys. 6605, 6595. We'll see what this volume tells us here. It looks like we want to test this box again. Q's down here testing the low, this low range it's been in. And PLTR was a dump. Holy crap. That was such an easy trade. Look at all that volume. 1.1 million shares, 3-minute candle. That's a beautiful candle to just reverse it and load the boat. That would have been a good one. Good one for sure. Let's just see. What is the market going to do? SPY's moving down pretty aggressively here. Testing the box here. Qs look like it's definitely lost that range, so that's definitely more bearish sentiment going on. Another 5-minute just closed. It's a very bearish 5. I think I'm gonna short a contract here. Alright, one contract. See if we move down. Pull Pulling back aggressively here. I want to see if we squeeze down. So one contract futures. Probably could have waited at least for the break of it. I'm just curious to see, the volume's picking up nicely, that's great. So just one contract here, guys, futures. It's looking good so far. We've lost it there. Two-minute chart, volume's picking up. Let's see if we can hold below this range. Man, PLTR just dumped. Holy crap. So I'm looking for the move down here. It's looking nicely so far. I don't know. One contract right now has me at 350 so far with this move, so I'm just gonna hold this. Let's go to the SPY. I need to check out where we're gonna go if we keep moving down here. Starting to pull back here. Love to see a rejection right here if we can get one. As we move down, volume picked up significantly, so that's good for me in terms of price action. But this pullback's really aggressive. Could really use a rejection right here. I don't like that candle. That's not a good one. Let's see here. Below the range on the SPY and the Qs. I'd like to see ES here. See if it's going to follow suit with SPY and Qs. And 15-minute candle's going to close soon here. Just watching the price action. Man, the leverage is crazy on this. I was up like 350 down here. If I had like five contracts, it'd be a lot. It'd be like 1,500. So, just watching the price action here, guys. Hoping to hold below this level. Just one contract right now. Pulling back here on ES. Could use a rejection. 15-minute Bit of indecision here, more bearish than bullish. Longer wick to the upside, so that's good for me. Could really use a rejection here. That's definitely showing some resistance to the upside though. Starting to squeeze up on me. Haven't closed the position just yet. Trying to get a little room to breathe. Spine cues pulling up here. We don't like to see that. Spine cues. SPY's back in that range. Currently down 175. If we close now, 200, give or take. Still in the trade here. It's a decent 2 minute for me. Volume's very average though, so we're ready to get out. We do need to get out. It's a first futures contract. I've never traded futures. Spine cues. Are they rolling over here? Kinda looks like it. I think I might want to add another contract here. Just watching the price action. Yeah, that's weak. Alright, 2 contracts to the downside. I'm looking for the move down. I like this 2 minute candle here. Rejected. No volume. No volume to the upside at least. Volume died off, so looking for a move down here. Another 5 minute candle is going to be closing soon. I'd love to see this candle close up with that shooting star. That'd be great for me. SPY's looking weak. Qs are looking weak. Could really use this sell-off, man. This would be a good, nice green day if it does. So 5 minute candle here. It's a very nice candle for me. If we can just lose this low, 65.73. 5 minute Qs or SPY looks good. 5 minute on Qs looks good. So far things are looking good for me. I would say. I'm looking for the sell-off here. If we can lose this level, that'd be great. It's 65.74. We're testing it now. So far we're up 7.25 on the day if we were to close. I'm looking for the break of this here. The overall sentiment seems weak. I don't want to close just yet. Yeah, come on, let's lose this level, man. SPY's looking to test it. Qs are testing it as well. This is looking pretty good. That looks weak. I kind of want to add. Getting a bit aggressive here with it. But if the market's telling me that's where it wants to go, I need to load the boat. Yeah, that pullback on the Qs, volume dropping off significantly here as we moved up there. I hate for this to pull back on me. Need that bearish pressure to come back in. Pretty much at break even right now. Yeah, pretty much break even. It's a good thing I didn't add to my position down there. Still in the trade here, guys. See if we're going to respect this little trend line we're making. It'd be nice. We'll see. It's like if it came up and tested this area, I'd probably have to close out. I'd take a decent loss on it. Just seeing if we're gonna trend down here. So far the trend is more bearish than bullish, so still just holding, pretty much break even right now. Up to 25 if we close. But not yet. I don't want to. SPY's moving down. Starting to move down a little bit. Another 5 minute just closed. It's more bearish than bullish, which is nice for me to see. Seem to be respecting this trend as of right now. The market doesn't want to lose this level. If it can lose this level, man, it's gonna go. Pulling back here. Pretty much break even now, probably down a little bit, 50 bucks. Just watching the price action here. It's a nice rejection right there. Seen that volume there. Now if this can get bearish and show me some real weakness, I'll definitely add. We're squeezing aggressively here though. Probably gonna get stopped out right here. If it goes above here, I'm stopping out. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna get stopped out. I need a pullback right now. Seems to be rejecting nicely. Volume's really picking up here. Oh, I can't short anymore. That sucks. I tried to add one contract to my position, it wouldn't let me. I really like this 3 minutes so far. 9:57. Okay, I can't add to my position. I tried to add another contract. That's a bummer. Boat would have been loaded then, but I don't have enough buying power. So, still in this trade. Seems like maybe it's a good thing I wasn't able to add, huh? Two minutes looking bullish, more than bearish. "30-minute candle's about to close. Ready to get out here. Looks like it's gonna rip through it. I'll take a decent loss here if it does. Oh shit, gotta get out, gotta get out. Okay, I'm out. Damn it, I put stop or break even. That got out way later than I wanted. Alright, $1,100 loss. Dang it. That's probably why you paper trade. And usually with stocks, if I click stop at break even and it's going against us, it'll close my position right away. And we got finally closed our position a little higher than we would have liked. So 0 for 1, down 1,125. So 30-minute indecision candle. SPY doesn't want to lose that level. It was looking good for a minute, but it just seems weak, man. Just gonna sit, wait, and watch. Tesla's a monster today. SPY and Q's looking pretty bullish. Well, first futures trade, it was a red trade. It was looking pretty good for a minute. Didn't get the move we wanted though, so. The leverage though is really, really nice. It's a good thing it wouldn't let me add to my position. That would have been a big red one. Making a bit of a flag here. PLTR, man, that thing just got slammed. That was a really good short. Really, really good short to take. A little late to the party for that one. Let me charge my phone. Alright, SPY Qs look like they're trying to squeeze up through this area of resistance here at the open. See what's Tesla up to. Tesla, man, that thing shot out like a cannon. That thing launched. D. Tested the range. PLTR, look at that, man. PLTR, oh my gosh. It's a bloodbath. ES, you're just watching it. Apple's been grinding higher here. Just looking at the volume. Volume's very average. Love to see volume really pick up here as it's moving up to show some exhaustion, but looking strong. Nvidia, nothing. PLTR waiting to find its bottom at some point if it's going to. AMD. Not looking too good. Excuse me. MU. SanDisk. Trying to get bullish here. Testing the high day here. Tesla, very bullish. SPY looks very bullish as well. It's a nice 2-minute candle to the upside. Doesn't show me any volume. Meta doing nothing. Tesla testing the highs there. SNDK wants to break through this high a day here. Apple getting real bullish now. Look at that. It's just hard to read these volume candles with this big red one. Really shrinks these other guys down. See, volume's still very average on Apple as it's moving up. ES looking good. SPY looks good. Seems bullish to me. Can't force nothing though. Down over 1 right now. SNDK testing the high. It's climbed its way back up, testing the high day here. Still just watching the price action, PLTR. PLTR, man, oh my gosh, that thing got smashed. Let's see, SNDK pulling back nicely here. Now we seem to be trending up. See if the price is going to respect that. SPY's pulling back pretty aggressively here. Watch this 15-minute candle, guys. Volume's picking up. If this closes below here, I'm definitely shorting ES again. There's a minute and a half. Boy, this thing's moving down fast. Let's just wait. I want this 15 minute. This 15 minute does what I think it is. As volume increases, this is definitely a short. Gotta wait though. Have to wait. $15-minute candle closes in 30 seconds. It's getting bought up. Let's look at the other 15-minute candles here on charts. Looks bullish. Apple 15-minute, big green candle, Nvidia, it's looking weak. PLTR weak. Google testing the box here. Decent red candle, but I like to see that volume a little bit higher on that 15-minute candle. Amazon, nothing much, nothing there. SNDK thinking about going up again. It's definitely shown some good resistance around this 710 area. Let's see, Tesla showing a little bit of resistance as well around this area. Watching the SNDK. SPY's pulling back here. Found some significant support around that low of that box 651. Google losing the box. Throw Tesla up here. Still just watching. Google making its way back in the range. SPY and Q's looking pretty bullish, trying to definitely find support at that 651. Tesla. Not much really going on, guys. Went 0 for 1. Lost a little over $1,000. Closed my position a little later than I would have wanted to. but thought it was a good trade, good entry, but obviously went wrong somewhere. Tesla's still holding that high up there, testing the box. Excuse me. Q's SPY, pulling back again. It's testing that low, 651. Google lost that level. Google's ran that range very nicely here. Rejected 300. Made its way down to 296. Has some decent volume here on the 3-minute, you can see. Nice bearish candles going on. Nothing going on with the SPY and Qs, just very range bound. Let's see, Tesla thinking about going up here. Tesla's struggling a little bit. Google lost it. 295. Google's looking to get filled at 295. Some orders stacking up there. SPY's making a wedge right here. Tesla looking to push. Meta's been grinding down slowly. Making a wedge here on ES. SPY Q's making wedge. Nothing going on. Alright, 2 minutes until 30-minute candle closes. SPY looks like it's trying to launch. Looks very bullish. That's good volume. Alright, 1 minute until this next 30-minute candle closes. Just thumbing through the charts here. Google's looking great for that continuation down. Projecting pretty aggressively on NQ here. 30 minutes weak, man. Still just making a wedge. Sentiment looks weak on NQ though. Just watching the price action on it. Tested that box here nicely on the 3. 15 wedge. Five-minute test at the box. Big indecision candle. This is a 15. It's a 5-minute candle. Average volume. Nothing going on. Yeah, nothing going on. Making a wedge here. You see price is getting tighter and tighter here as it goes. This 15 looks good to me for a short. 5 looks good to me for a short. But we need some sort of confirmation. PLTR may be getting exhausted to the downside. It also could just keep trickling down right here. SPY's looking bullish. It's looking nice for the long there. See if this is gonna push up. If not, maybe I can short it and play a range. volume's picking up. This is a paper trade here, guys, so just a paper trade. It's not live money. Just one contract to the short side, just playing this range. See, NQ is weak to me, man. Like, no pressure to the upside. Just wedging here. ES paper trade. It's a live trade, NQ shorts, one contract to the downside. We'll see if we can test this 24,146. Buyers stepping in, man. I just keep getting chopped, man. This 5 minutes gonna close soon. Yeah, I'm just getting chopped up, man. It'd be nice to see this 5 close below here, but that's just wishful thinking. Just not patient enough, man. I'm just not patient enough. It's really what it is. Yeah. Anytime we try to wiggle down a little bit, it just goes up. Yeah, it's time to get out. Alright, we lost like 500 on that. let's see. 600. Yeah, chopped up, man. Chopped up. This paper trade here. Looks bullish. Alright guys, gotta wrap it up, man. I've just been getting slaughtered. Gotta go back to the drawing board. At this rate, it'd probably be best for me to just paper trade for a while. I need to find some consistency again. So right now it's definitely not happening. I'm getting chopped up in these ranges. So gotta figure that out. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm out. I'll be back again tomorrow. So peace.